Funny thing about love, it fools you into thinking it's a shield. Like if someone loves you deeply enough, that love will protect you from betrayal. But the truth is, even love can't always hold the line. People cheat for all kinds of reasons. Curiosity, resentment, weakness. And no matter the excuse, it shatters something. The why doesn't soften the blow when you're the one left bleeding. At least, it didn't for me. Not long ago, my life felt complete, solid. I had a wife I adored, Emily, and a daughter, Sophia, who was blossoming into a brilliant, self-assured young woman. Our home was warm and peaceful. We both had careers we were proud of. There was a rhythm to our life, steady and familiar. No screaming matches, no jealousy, no hidden messages on phones. Just trust, deep and unwavering. Emily was the kind of partner people envy, organized, gracious, smart as hell. She made everything look easy, managing the household, crushing at work, being a loving mom. She had a reputation at her firm as the closer, the one who could land any deal. When her company began courting a major client, this corporate heavyweight named Victor, I knew she'd get it done. She always did. Victor was older, seasoned, and carried himself with this arrogant charm that some people confuse for confidence. I never liked the sound of him, but I trusted Emily. For weeks they worked closely, pitching proposals, attending meetings, and when the contract finally got signed, the teams went out to celebrate. That night, 2 weeks ago, everything changed. We were sitting in our living room when she told me. No build-up, no warning, just a sudden crack in the foundation. Her hands trembled as she spoke. Victor offered to drive me home after dinner, she started, avoiding my eyes. In the car, he told me he'd been thinking about me for a long time. Said he'd take me from you, if he could. My pulse quickened. I hated where this was going. I told him no. I pulled away, got out of the car, she said. I exhaled, relief washing over me. She'd said no. She'd shut it down. But then came the pause, the one that tells you there's more, and it's worse than you think. That wasn't the end of it, she whispered. I thought I was strong enough to resist him, but I wasn't. It happened. Those words, it happened, like betrayal could be boiled down to 2 syllables. She tried to explain that it was meaningless, that she didn't love him, that she hated herself for it, that she only realized how much I meant to her afterward. But none of it landed, not in the way she hoped. 27 years of trust, gone in a moment, for a man who probably forgot her the next morning. I couldn't be in that house. I grabbed my coat and left without knowing where I was going. Eventually, I ended up in a bar, drank until I couldn't think straight. And when they kicked me out, I caught a cab to my sister Anna's place. She didn't ask questions, just set up the couch. I crashed hard. The next morning, the numbness wasn't just emotional. My left side had gone slack. I tried to stand but collapsed. Everything blurred. When I woke up again, I was in a hospital bed. Emily was there, crying, but I couldn't speak, couldn't move, just fear crawling up my spine. Anna filled in the blanks. I'd had a stroke. They'd found me unconscious. Lucky to be alive, the doctor said. Recovery was brutal. Speech therapy, physical rehab, learning to walk again. I dragged my leg. My mouth didn't always form the words I wanted. My life had been split in 2, before and after. But they were all there, Anna, Sophia, even Emily. She showed up every day, sat beside me, brought me things, stayed long after visiting hours. She was trying, I saw it, but I couldn't shake what she'd done. Not just the act, but the choice, the silence that followed it, the fact that she let me live in ignorance for so long. I moved out when I could finally stand on my own. Anna's husband helped me get a job. Nothing glamorous, but it's work. The company has a spare apartment they let me use. It's quiet, mostly furnished. Feels empty but manageable. Emily still calls, still texts. Sometimes she visits. She talks about how she cared for me when I couldn't care for myself, how sorry she is, how much she still loves me. But does that undo the night she chose someone else? I told her I can't forgive her, even though I still love her. And that's the part no one prepares you for. Not the betrayal, not the loneliness, but the ache of still loving someone who broke you.